Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review another episode of Yu Yu Hakusho, episode 49. This episode was pretty cool. Genkai's fight with whatever his name was, with his crazy demon sword, that I believe he activated in the last episode, and I didn't say anything about it. But whatever. He activates this sword, and what it ends up doing is just stealing souls, and he fires them off at Genkai, and they go everywhere, and they start just munching down audience members, and it's pretty cool. One dude looks like a straight up Namekian and just gets bit. And then, like, they reused animation later, so that guy appeared again. And, like, obviously you could say that's, like, an error, but that's, like, an extreme nitpick. I'd rather just think of it as that fucking Namekian used the Dragon Balls to bring himself back to life. No, let me stop, but, what's it called? It was kind of cool seeing them all get munched down and the audience screaming and running. We see the girls and Kuwabara and Yusuke show up. And they see everyone outside, so Kuwabara goes rushing in. What ends up happening is Genkai dodged. He tries doing this other move, which was really, really, really lame, to be totally honest. He sets up like this weird liquid-looking barrier around them, like a caged match, like Cage of Hell, I think he called it. But it was lame as fuck. Like, it was fucking barely above their heads. You could easily jump out of it. It fucking cost him the fight because Genkai just took energy from it looked like. And I don't know, it just seemed weird. Like, the close quarters thing I was okay with, but just the way it was so short, like, it wasn't even like a wall, like, to keep you trapped. So that was kind of lame, but Genkai, I think, touches it. She takes energy from it, uses a spirit reflection, and blows him away. This cool spirit geyser that was pretty badass. She looks young again because she took energy from him. And it turns out the dude was actually no bitch. It turns out he was actually pretty strong, but Genkai took that energy from him, android style from Dragon Ball Z. And, yeah, or just Dragon Ball if you go by the manga. So, yeah, she does that. He goes at her again. Dude's getting angry as fuck. Has some weird facial expressions, but not as weird as, like, the last episode. She does another spirit reflect, blows him away, shatters the sword, and he's done. Says something about saying, oh, I would have fallen for you, whatever, don't care. I guess it adds layer to his character. I don't know what the fuck. It was a weird out of nowhere line. And Kuwabara, like I said, rushes in. What ends up happening is the old dude steps up, who I almost forgot was there. Roll the dice. Kuwabara, they're like, Kuwabara's not here. Kuwabara comes back looking badass, steals the mic from the fucking fox chick. Talks a bunch of smack, then the girls run in, leaving Keiko with Yusuke outside. Why what's-her-name has not healed Yusuke yet is beyond me. They should have done that, like, immediately when they saw how injured he was. But we'll see what happens. Then we get, like, a little bit of romantic stuff with Yusuke and Keiko, with him unconscious. Nothing too bad. There was this, like, one of them says, like Botan's talking, like, the birds and the bees or whatever, like, do something to him while he's unconscious. And she's like, I'm not that kind of girl. And I'm like, really, Keiko? Because when he was a dead body, you were all over them lips, almost. She got interrupted, but... Yeah, and, hypocrisy, Keiko. Or, you know, did you just change your dead corpse-loving ways? Anyways, so she says that. They lie down, kind of reflecting on how their lives have changed. Weird-ass, really cheesy romantic shot that really kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. Like, if the dialogue had been more romantic or more cheesy, maybe that last image of them together would have made more sense, but it was just kind of out of nowhere. But not bad or whatever, it was just kind of weird. Then Kuwabara steps up to fight this guy. Narrator gives him a bunch of hype. Audience members are talking shit about him because he's old. Obviously, he's going to be a badass since they talk shit about him. Hopefully, Kuwabara can win and avenge that loss. That's the summary, though. So, the technicals. Animation was good. Pacing was fine. When I say pacing was fine, it was, but I really do think the Genkai versus that one pretty boy dude's fight was really dragged out. Like, there was a certain point when they were fighting where I was like, you know, it'd be nice if something happened. Like, they've been standing there talking for, like, a while. I don't know, it was just kind of boring at first, but Genkai did some cool stuff with spirit reflection and absorbing his energy. We got some commentary from Toguro talking about how badass she is. Talking about he's going to destroy her with absolute force and shit. We'll see what, you know, like, weird fucking letter popped up on screen and shit. So, I don't know. It might be his catchphrase. I have no idea. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm joking when I say it's his catchphrase, but you never know. So, yeah, I mean, the fight got taken care of, so that's good. Another fight got, started-ish. It's, just now starting. I think the chick said ready fight, but that'll probably happen in the next episode too. Yeah, it was pretty badass. The Genkai parts, I should say. The whole overall fight was kind of just it was okay. The Kuwabara stuff, cool seeing him show up again. Some more funny dialogue. The fucking dude looked like Namek in the audience I got a kick out of. But overall, it was a pretty solid episode. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It was good. Is that it? That's all I want to say? Yeah, it was a good episode, because even though I don't dig the romance stuff too much, it is a certain form of character development. It is, progressing a certain aspect of the series. So, there is progression of the overall story and plot, and, everything else was fine. So yeah, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It was a good episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode of Yu Yu Hakusho in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. Bye.